Hello and welcome, Dwayne Huff with Band Leadership Seminars and Band Leadership Online. And today, I decided to come clean and tell the truth about my free video training series that started out as 3 videos, has grown to 5, and also includes a leadership assessment. And I just wanted to be completely open and transparent about why and how. You see, I created those videos 4 years ago, not knowing or having any idea what would happen with those videos. And honestly, my only goal and objective was to serve band directors and to serve students. But the truth of the matter is, it's grown a lot bigger than I ever thought it would. And the truth is, I've been able to serve thousands of high school students and thousands of band directors across the country. And I'm proud to say, even in Malaysia and Finland. There's a story behind that, but I don't have time to get into it right now. But the truth of the matter is that I've seen band directors and students take those 3 videos and completely jumpstart the process of developing leaders and building team amongst their bands, vetting leaders for the coming marching band season, solidifying the skills of current leaders, and giving everybody just a bigger picture of what leadership can do. How we pull bands together as teams, as communities, as families, and it's all driven by a single vision and a single goal. So the truth is that these band leadership videos have gone places that I never thought they would, and I'm honored to be able to continue to serve. And I'm going to invite you to watch this video to the end, because I have a free gift that I want to share with you, the band director, specifically for you. But you know, the thing is that this has evolved beyond whatever I thought it would. It started with a few live band leadership seminars that grew into a course 2 years ago, and has turned into a virtual seminar that's part course and part video training with me live via Skype or FaceTime, whatever the case might be. And then this year, I'm even offering an additional service where I'm doing, what's the word I'm looking for? I always forget the term. A residency. Now, that doesn't mean I come out and hang out with your band all season long, but I'm offering this year to come out and spend your entire band camp with you. First, teaching on the first day the leadership and team building experience that I deliver in my live event, but then hanging out for the next 4 days and helping you implement it in your program by working with your student leaders, by helping you build team amongst your entire band, and by mentoring your drum majors. So the truth of the matter is that if you're ready to take a deeper dive and a serious journey into leadership development and team building and teamwork with your band, I've created a lot of opportunity for us to be able to do that together. As I just mentioned, there's the $5,000 option of having me out to do a residency with your band program throughout your marching band camp. But there's also just the live seminar that I do, and for just your band, the investment is $2,500, all inclusive. If you want to have me out to do a multi-school event, it's $3,500. That's spread amongst whatever schools participate. There's a virtual seminar, which I want to say is $997. You get access to the Band Leadership Online course, and then we spend 2 hours working together via Skype or FaceTime. And then there's the Band Leadership Online course, which sells for $497. But again, I have a free gift that I want to give you at the end of this video, and that gift is normally $397, but I want to give it to you absolutely free. So stay tuned and I'll tell you about that. But the truth of the matter is that if you're ready to take your students and your band on a deeper dive of leadership and team development, there's opportunities to do that. But as I talk with band directors, time and time again, as a new season approaches, the same factor always surfaces, and it's budget. It's, man, can I afford this? Do I have the money in my band budget? Can I pull the money together? So what I've done is I've reached out to many of my band directors and talked to them about what it is they did to be able to afford it. And so I wanted to share some of the ideas, the creative ideas with you that they have shared with me. Because I understand, I mean, when I started this process 4 years ago, when I sat down to craft these free videos to give to you and to all the other band directors and students that I have, there was a challenge and there was a burden, because what I realized is I didn't have all of the camera equipment, the lighting, the backdrop that I shot my first videos with. I didn't have the software to edit the videos. I had a PC at the time, and I knew I needed a Mac, and that was quite an investment. And so it was a challenge, and it looked at first I wasn't going to be able to do this, but I said, you know, if I'm going to serve, if I'm going to give, if I'm going to reach out, if I'm going to make an impact and a difference, the one that Dr. Tim did for me whenever I was just 15 years old, and thank God he did, I realized I needed to make that investment to be able to serve you guys. So I reached into my own pocket and pulled money that I didn't have and really couldn't afford to do this. And so I understand the burden of not having a budget. So I wanted to share with you some ideas that some band directors gave me to share with you that might help you to be able to fund this program, whether it's the $5,000 residency or the $497 online course. So I made a list and I want to read that out to you. The first one is share with the students, or share the investment across the students. So let's just break that down for a second. Take whatever number it is, the $5,000, the $1,000, the $2,500 for a single, or $3,500 for a live school event, or the Band Leadership Online course, and divide it by the number of students that you have. Because again, it's not only a leadership development, but it's a team building experience. Now, and the most important thing is that whenever you have a band full of people who understand the importance of leadership, and that they don't have to have a title to be a leader, what you're going to be able to do with your program is just through the roof, because everybody's on the same page. Everybody respects leadership and what it's trying to accomplish, and it helps you to build a stronger team. So dividing that out amongst your entire band program. So let's say you have let's say you have 100 students and you want to do the $2,500 event, then that is $25 per student. Yeah, $25 per student. If you want math on camera, it's not a good idea. If you want to do the Band Leadership Online course divided by 100, that's $5 per student in your band. If I'm doing the math correctly there. Again, I was a music major, not a math major, and I struggled in math, I really did. But being able to share that amongst your students, maybe charging a fee at the beginning of band season to be able to support that. The second thing that they shared with me was sponsorship. For example, I'm going out to do the Kentucky Bandmasters Association in July, and they actually reached out to their local music store who's funding the entire, well, sharing the expenses, but sponsoring me to come out and do a 3-day run where I'm kicking off their Bandmasters Association conference. The next day I'm doing a full multi-day school event with just the students, a full 8-hour day. And then the third day I'm doing a presentation for middle school parents to get their support for the band program, since they're new to the whole thing, right? And so they reached out and they got a sponsor. Another thing I've learned is reaching out to parents. Sometimes, depending on your school and the demographics and whatnot, there's parents that are more than generous or more than willing. But I guess that comes back down to being able to share the price with the students, does it? But you might have a parent in your band who has the means to be able to donate it to the band, whatever option that you're considering. Another one is band boosters. If you got a strong band booster organization, they may be willing to give that money in the budget or add that money to the budget. Another way is your administration. I've seen time and time again band directors make the investment in this program, and their administration will come in and support it too. I'll give you an example of that. I'm about to head out to California to do a 1-day event, and I reached out to the band director and said, hey, while I'm out there, tell your principal. I normally do high school assemblies, separate from band leadership seminars. I do high school assemblies, and I normally charge $3,500 to come and spend a day doing high school assemblies. I said, tell your administrator or tell your principal that while I'm out there doing your live event, if he wants to come in and help you support this for an extra $1,000, I'll come out and do a full day the day before or the day after a full day of assembly. So the total investment becomes $3,500, but it's split between the band and the administration, or however that works out. So there's another way that we've been able to do this. Fundraisers. Even not only fundraisers, but get with the companies who offer your fundraisers and see if you can get that sponsorship from them or some combination of that. And then finally, just like I did with all the video equipment and stuff I did, I ended up making the investment myself. Now, I realize that you're not going to want to make the investment in a $2,500 or $5,000 program by yourself, but the Band Leadership Online course is absolutely extraordinary. It's the best program that's on the market today for taking your student leaders and your team and building them as a community and a strong leadership team with you at the center of it. So you guys all come together. So obviously $497 is still a sizable investment. And if you decide that you want to make that investment yourself out of your own pocket, I am more than willing to honor you and work with you through a payment plan. So whatever one you're considering, let's have a conversation about it so that we can pick the one that is right for you, which sets me up to and reminds me to share the free gift that I have for you, regardless of what you decide to do. I'm here to serve. And the truth about these band leadership videos is that I created them first and foremost to serve you and to serve your students. In fact, on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/band leadership, and my Facebook page, facebook.com/band leadership, I continue to put out free content designed to help you and your students achieve success in your marching band and concert band seasons. And all of these lessons that I teach are designed to help you reinforce with them life lessons that are going to serve them way beyond band. So I continue to give back, and if that's the resource that you use, I completely understand until we're able to work together in the future. But here's a free gift that I want to give you. Normally it's $397 for consulting one-on-one with me, where we brainstorm, we spitball, we strategize. I help you to think through your game plan for the coming year. It's normally $397 to do that with me for 1 hour. But what I would like to do to say thank you for supporting my 3 free videos, my programs, and continue and allow me to do this is I want to give you that consultation absolutely free. So here's the way that would work. Right below here is a place where you can put in your name and email address, or a button to click, and that will give you that option. What I'm going to ask you to do is just submit that. It'll send me a message saying that you're ready for a consultation, and we'll schedule a 1-hour consultation at your convenience to talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Strategizing, brainstorming, spitballing, asking questions, picking my brain about what I've been able to experience with other band directors in their programs, and then also figuring out if and what program would be right for you, whether that's the online course or the full out me coming in for your full band camp as a residency. So if you'd like to have that free gift, go ahead and put your name and email address below. Click the button. I'll reach out to you. We'll schedule that time. We'll have that consultation, and we'll see which program, if any, is a best fit for you and your students. So until we talk again, remember, you can inspire superior performance, but it starts with building a strong leadership team, building a strong community, family, and band program, and that starts with taking the next step in this journey. So I look forward to working with you and talking with you. Go ahead and put your name and email address below, click the button to submit it, and I'll be in touch. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.